Hello, everyone. This is Yusuke Plays here. I'm back to playing Coffee Talk. This is day 3, I believe. So let's get right into it. Alrighty. Save first. I haven't saved yet. What do I save? Save game. There's an eerie atmosphere out there tonight. Feels like a night for old friendships and new acquaintances. Hmm? Is anyone there? Hello, you gave me a star. You're Nikamimi, right? You're going to transform any second now. You? Or maybe not. Oh. Hey, Yusuke. And hey, new customer? Meow. Hi, Miss Lua. I don't think this is the coffee drinking sort of cat. No, it would appear not. Do you have a new pet cat then? Not quite sure. This is my first time seeing the little one. What? Are you sniffing me, kitty? Do you want cuddles? Alright, no cuddles. Let's indeed. Wonder if it's lost, but it doesn't have a collar, so it might be a stray. It's cute though, would make a nice mascot. I would think that's up to it, not to us. Cats. Right. Anyway, it's been a little while. It has. Last time we saw you was, well, over a week ago, wasn't it? What have you been up to? Honestly, mostly work as usual. I won't lie, I'm pretty beat. Did you just leave the office? Yes, but in my defense, I spent the last hour looking at wedding dresses on Tomodachi. Chill. Well, that sounds like fun, doesn't it? It's not unfun. That's moderately enthusiastic response. How are the wedding preparations going? They're going. I might need a drink before I answer that. You certainly look like you could use something warm. Something warm and cozy, yes. Milky and soothing with just a bit of warm spice. I'm gonna hit my pillow soon, something that will help me sleep. Blue pea and hibiscus now, indeed. That's interesting. I'd like to try hibiscus then, with milk and a warm spice, please. Right, warm spice. Here, let me... And yes, I am going back to that guide. I'm gonna guess before I look. It's gonna be hibiscus, milk, and warm spice. It's probably gonna be cinnamon, right? Yeah, I was right. Okay. Pink spice. There you go. Oh, poor kitty. Did the machine wake you up? Ow. Here goes mascot. Able to come back later? I bet it will. Cat always have reasons for their actions, even if they're often rather mysterious ones. That's true. Here's your drink, Miss. Oh, anyhow, here's your drink, Miss Lua. Oh, this smells lovely. It has such a lovely color. And it tastes lovely. I knew I could count on you, Yusuke. You're always a sight for sore taste buds or something. Glad you like it. I love it. Right, so the wedding preparations. Sorry, had to get a drink there. My drink is kind of frozen right now, so I had to slurp it. Right, so the wedding preparations. You and Mr. Bailey's are still getting married, of course. Oh yes, absolutely. After everything we've been through, I'm not about to back down now. Bailey's still very much my person, with the long ears and all. So none of those pesky cold feet? That sounds like good news. No cold feet, no cold anything. In fact, my stress is running so high, I feel like I have steam coming out of my horns. That doesn't sound like good news. Yeah, it's just a big thing, you know. I feel like that's all we could talk about. But we're not making much progress. We're not further along we were weeks ago. Do you have different expectations of the day? I don't know. Um, Hold on. I'm not sure I even know what my expectations are anymore. Look at all these weddings on Tomadachil, whatever. I don't give a fuck. They all do this special over-the-top stuff. I don't have any original ideas like that. What about Mr. Bailey's? He enjoys creative efforts, doesn't he? Does, but that's another issue. My parents are willing to pay for part of the wedding, as I earn a good living, so I can cover most of it. Bai wants to contribute his share, Bay wants to contribute his share, but he can't really afford it, and, you know, his parents aren't in the picture anymore. Do you still feel guilty about that? No, I don't think so. If I've learned anything, it's that you need to let the people who love make your own choices. This is another character from the the first game. Um, she and this Bailey's guy had a were in a relationship, but had a bit of a rough go at it, and eventually the cafe helped them find each other's true love again. I guess I can't remember quite. You have to go and watch the videos yourself to find out. But I'm concerned. Both about Bai dropping all his savings on this stuff, and about him trying to guess what I want, rather than expressing his own wishes. It sounds like you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself. Trying to make sure everyone is happy. Uh, Maybe. But I guess that's unavoidable, right? Hello! I am Neil. Uh, Not Neil? This is the space person you told me about weeks ago. The one who used to come to the cafe. I thought it might be them, but I'm not sure now. They didn't seem to react to my greeting. Besides, last time we saw Neil, he had changed his name to be Silver, and he looked rather more human. I see this is all very mysterious also. Did you hear them come in? I didn't, but then I rarely do. They're stealthy. Bartender, what does a girl have to get a drink around? Bartender, what does a girl have to do to get a drink around here? Pour me a stiff one. Beg your pardon? This isn't quite that kind of place. Huh? Isn't it? Our research indicates this is the way one should order a drink. In a place of public consumption. It sounds like your research was based on orc westerns. Is there anything wrong with orc westerns? We rather enjoyed them. No, I guess not. But just very different from reality. In what ways? That, take a very long time to answer that. Guess the better question is, how are they similar? How are they similar? You did say it was the better question. That's fair enough. I suppose the honest answer is, way people feel about emotions is similar. How they're ambitious and have dreams. How they want things and sometimes get jealous of others. But also how they help each other out. How they fall in love. L It sounds like Earthlings have very busy feeling. I guess we do. And you people are very different in that respect. We are. Although we want things too. But it appears Earthlings have at least 94.328 more emotions than we do. How do you distinguish between them all? To be honest, sometimes we don't. Reading others isn't easy, nor is understanding ourselves for that matter. That adds some, je ne sais quoi, or spice to life, I guess. It sounds to us like it would be more helpful to have those emotions displayed, especially in movies. Perhaps you could write them at the top of the screen. Cinema from the 1920s would certainly agree with you. But, pardon me? You're not Neil, are you? Or Silva? Indeed, we are not. Our name is Amanda. So there are several of you here on Earth? We are a great many of us everywhere. Our average density is about 3.3450.5 per galaxy. But this is not a topic of our present conversation. No, you wanted to drink, didn't you? We do wish to absorb some liquid matter, yes. Similarly what the purple earthling has been doing. Purple earthling? That's certainly a description. Is it wrong? Would it be more accurate to describe you as the, four-appendaged earthling? Do you mean my horns and my ears? Miss Amanda, we usually, avoid addressing customers by the number of their appendages. Oh, we apologize. But we cannot address the customer by name as we do not know it. Oh, I haven't introduced myself. That's my bad. I'm Lua. 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 Lua! Yes? That's a very pleasing sound. Oh, well, thank you. We wish to absorb some liquid matter, as Lua has been doing. Of course. Do you have any idea of what kind of, liquid matter that might be? Something bright-colored and minerable. We want our first drink on Earth to be an experience we shall never forget. No pressure, Yusuke. It's quite alright. We were born to rise from this kind of challenge. That's the spirit. Any other ideas, Miss Amanda? With the taste to be very spicy. So probably ginger. Oh shit, I'm supposed to be reading. Our research has determined that behavior to be undesirable in 99.9999 of occurrences. Fortunately, this isn't that kind of place either. Indeed, they like something vivid and spicy. What if it was, let's say, blue and gingery? We do not know what gingery means, but blue and gingery sounds good to us. Alright, let's see. I can always just trash it, but I'm just guessing. It's gonna be two ginger. Blue lightning. That's a name, so it's probably right. A blue lightning coming right up. This is vivid indeed. Now let's try it. Hmm, this is interesting. We heard that we might struggle to experience taste, but we can certainly feel the kick of this. Sorry, I'm back. And what kind of reputation is that? Sounds like word's getting around. As soon as place become a hipster den. Should probably start looking for an alternative haunt. I hope not. I would miss you a lot, Miss Lua. Besides, isn't that what the hipster does? Go to places only before they become cool. Touche. I guess you'll be stuck with me a while longer. I wouldn't have it any other way. Now, Miss Amanda, what was that about my reputation? We heard about you from our sibling, formerly known as Neil. I see. Sibling, huh? This isn't a future hipster den. This is an alien. Then you should consider rebranding as Cafe Close Encounters. That makes it sound like, rather different type of place. So what brings you here, Amanda? Please define your question. Do you mean here on this planet? That too, but also here in, this cafe. We are on this mission, on a planet research and rescue mission. Is that like a search and rescue? Perhaps it is a mission to gather numbers for research, as well as to rescue our sibling. We are in this cafe to wait for them. We made an appointment, as in the custom here. They should arrive in 2 minutes, 3 seconds, and 12 milliseconds. Please pardon the roughness of our estimate. That's more than good enough. You are very kind. Yusuke has mentioned your sibling a few times, I think Silver, right? Indeed, we are part of the same hive mind. A hive mind? That sounds pretty amazing. But that doesn't make an appointment less useful. That would have been true some time ago. But Neil, now known as Silver, is becoming more human by the day. The connection to the hive mind grows tenuous. Oh, that must feel a little lonely, to lose your connection to your family when you've been so close. Hmm, perhaps. What does it mean to be lonely? It's, when you think about other people in there, not here. And that makes you sad. Why am I putting on a Porsche accent now? Ba ba ba. Get in the car. Go vroom vroom. I'm sorry. I'll stop now. If it makes you feel like you have a weight on your chest, like things usually feel good that you lose a lot. That made me start that. Like things that usually feel good to you lose a lot of their appeal. Thank you for your explanation. We think we see. We do not know. Perhaps it is a little lonely. We cannot answer this with more than 61% certain. Hi everyone. Hi Amanda. Speaking of the space person, here comes my Formula Gilla. I apologize. I haven't been coming by often enough lately. Hi, I'm Lua. Nice to meet you, Lua. I'm Silva. I've heard a lot about you. Have you? You probably pictured me in a bigger suit. You probably pictured me in a bigger suit. I guess so, yes. A bit like your sibling here. I understand, but I've been undergoing many changes lately. I let go of the suits. This one makes me feel truer to who I am now. Also changed my name for the same reason. Have you been waiting long, Amanda? Not unduly. Ah. This is a bit awkward. Just a bit. Amanda, yes, you should know that, I've been missing you a lot. What is? Miss? Is it like being lonely? Yes, it is. When did you learn what lonely is? We have been told it's the name of the feeling we have when we think about you. That I just bring it in. Bring what? Oh, that is one long hug. So cute. I can hear you, you know. Um, right, right. As we were saying, we appreciate you being only 3 milliseconds late. It's good to see you still haven't changed. You have, and yet you haven't. Now that you are close, you feel part of the hive again, and your presence is similar to what it always was. That makes me really happy to hear that. You should order a drink as it is customary, then we can proceed with our discussion of the mission. The mission? Oh, didn't Yusuke tell you about that? Not really. Well, the reason I came here in the first place was to find love. You mean to reproduce with the local species? That's another way to put it. I think I remember you put. I think I remember you putting it in those. I think I remember you putting it in those terms yourself, Silva. I did, yes, but it was a long time ago. I'm going to tell you everything. But first, Amanda's right. I'd like to order a drink. Taste them properly now, so I enjoy them a lot more. Happy to hear that. What would you like? Like something new and unique. I want to explore all these new sensations. Nothing too strong, please. I don't have the same tolerance as before. I'm also in the mood for something a bit sweet and floral. Maybe a bit of a freshness to it? New, but not too strong. A bit sweet, floral, and refreshing. Maybe blue? Oh, I love blue. Something sweet, floral, refreshing, and blue. Then, please? Right, so it's obviously going to be based first, that. So, sweet, sweet. Probably honey, but refreshing also. So, probably honey and lemon. Let's see, let's see. Let's see if I'm right. Let's see if I'm right. Honey and mint. Okay, I got it wrong. Mint's also refreshing. Oh, that looks... One bright flower bed for this old person. This is definitely, looks unique. I can't wait to try it. Oh, that's divine. It's yum, delicious. Drinking through my mouth makes such a difference. To be honest, never expected to like it this much, but now I can never get enough of it. Drinking through gloves does look uncomfortable. It's a very different experience. Not entirely unpleasant. No, it's also nice in its own way. But it doesn't convey taste in the way the mouth does. It's much more about the sensation, which definitely makes it intense. But I'm happy I get to drink Yusuke's creations the way they were intended. As for the mission, yes, the mission. It has run into some difficulties. Difficulties of what nature? Well, I do not, as Earthlings say, have W-Riz. I still have some trouble finding myself a date. What is a date? It's a step you need to take before coupling up. You meet somewhere, you meet somewhere, you talk, you get to know the person. Not having a hive connection sounds exhausting. Can be a challenge, to be honest, but in another way, it's wonderful. Without the hive connection, when you meet someone, it's always a surprise. They react in ways I didn't expect, ways I wouldn't. Every time I learn something new. About earthly species. That too, certainly. But mostly about myself. In the first game, Neil was a lot more up, or I guess, Silver was a lot more upbeat, so I did, "Hi, I am Neil!" But now he seems a lot more down to earth, as one would say. That's definitely what being with someone's about. Every time you're honest with the person you love, I'm getting a drink. Yeah. Oh, get out of your comfort zone and become a better person yourself. That sounds complicated. We need to make further computations to understand. It's different from what we're used to, but it's also pretty great. I mean, it sounds to me like you got it figured out. Surely your date should go well enough. Thank you. You're very kind. If I may say so myself, I think I made some progress. If I did get a date, I think it would go better than before. What's the problem then? Well, the thing is, Seattle's a very big city, even by our standards. Everyone's busy running around. People aren't very trusting, not like in romantic movies. You can't just ask someone on the street to go on a date with you. Sounds like you tried. Yes, I tried several times. I even stood in a plaza for a few hours with a date me pin card around my neck. That is, not an optimal strategy, yes. I realize that sense. People mostly seemed a little scared. I hear most people meet their partners at work. Something you could try? Uh, maybe later on, I don't know. But at the moment, I'm afraid, my work doesn't attract the right sorts. See? He even says sort. I picked the perfect voice. I didn't know you found a job, Silver. Ah, yes, I did, a few months ago. Decided to open a cafe. Really? Does that mean you scares competition? Not at all, I would never want that. That feels like, small way to start a family tradition. Interesting. Anyway, after I tried all that, I was running out of ideas. So I decided to reinstall Lonely Hearts, like I did when I just arrived here. Online dating does sound like a reasonable solution. I thought so too. But the amount of dates I've gotten since downloaded is based on the surrounding based on the surrounding parameters, we will guess absolute zero. That is accurate. Oh no. Do you know why? If I'm being honest, I think I have an idea, but might sound strange coming from me. The online dating process feels a little, no, feels lost. Alien. Please expand your explanation. Do you mean it lacks earthly species? Oh no, it has earthlings in all shapes and forms, but it feels impossible to connect with them. It was much more successful at it when I was first tried a few months ago, but now it's a little like how my connection to the hive mind has been recently. Spotty. I'm a part of it to some extent. Feel like I can just reach out to it, I'll find understanding. But then I do reach out, I only find silence. She's so fucking cute. Look at that. Sorry, I'm pausing for a little bit. I realized I had a lot of messages on here. Lucas! Lucas looks fly as fuck. Hello. Silva. Mm, That's... That's pretty sad. Sorry, I'm making everyone gloomy now. No, don't worry about that at all. Just wondering if I got friends I can set you up with. They all have partners. You're very kindly, well. I'll find some sort of way eventually. It's pretty important that I do. It's an existential issue for some people. We will help. We will help. I don't know. I really appreciate your offer, Amanda, but even after spending years here, I still struggle with it all. When I first arrived, it was hard for me to even hold a conversation. Now I think I can read people a little better, but it's all still... You are not looking for a conversation yet, are you? You wish to connect to our hive mind. And you found it easier when you first arrived. Is that not what you said? Yes, that's true, but... We are a hive mind, and we have just arrived here. You will help. Oh, thank you, Amanda. I like the tone, the voice I gave him. Sounds very, him. I suppose social media can be a bit of a hive mind sometimes, and there's no harm in trying, right? Well, then I guess that's settled. I'll show you how the app works when we leave here, Amanda. We are prepared. Oh, wait. We are. We are prepared. Oh, yes, now I'm in a different accent. No. We are prepared. We are prepared. Wait. How did I do it before? We are prepared. We will gather intelligence and draw conclusions. We will have mind powers to keep with our hive mind powers. With our hive mind powers and your human knowledge. Based on your previous experience and your new skills. We will estimate our odds of success at 100%. I like your confidence. Manda always was a force of nature. We do not know what that means, but it sounds complimentary. We are pleased. As for... Wait.
No.
What is? We have to go now. But... What happened?
Ugh.
I'll explain everything later. Bueno ciao, bueno ciao. Sorry, Yusuke, Lua. See you soon, I hope. No time, let's go. Well, that was odd. Yes, that was a rather sudden departure. I hope they're going to be alright. Ah, it's the man in black. Good evening. Evening, Mr. Agent. You two know each other? Agent here has been asking about our customers in the past. But I trust tonight he's come for a late night coffee? Sadly, no. I'm here on official business. Sounds serious. It is very serious, Lua. Miss Lua and Yusuke. You know why I'm here, don't you? Well, if it's not for coffee, honestly, I'm at a loss. Is that how you want to play it? What about you, Miss Lua? Want to make an educated guess? An educated guess? Well, I swear I filed my tax returns a month ago. But I did buy it at the same time, so that can't be it. I have no clue. You two. Do you take me for a fool? We would never. Let me make myself clear then. Have there been alien sightings at this cafe recently? Alien sightings? Sorry, but that sounds a bit far-fetched. Think again, both of you. Think carefully. If I were you, I wouldn't tell any lies. This is getting old. We didn't do anything wrong. We don't have to answer any of your questions. Actually, nothing. I know my rights. You have no jurisdiction to come here and act like a big shot. I've never seen anyone in this cafe who doesn't belong here. So I suggest you take your sorry ass off on the raining ass street. You take your suspicions elsewhere and leave this place and Yusuke alone. My investigation. Your investigation means nothing to us. Now get your ass out of here before I kick it out. I can feel myself getting angry, Mr. Agent, and trust me, you did not want to see me angry. Hey, don't you dare put your hands on me. I did no such thing. Not yet, at least. Uh, very well. I'll go for now. This isn't over. Won't stand by quietly when aliens invade Seattle. Suit yourself. You'll only be wasting your time. I'll be the judge of that. Good night to you. Lua, that was impressive. Well, I may be on the quieter side, but I'm still a succubus. Glad you're my friend and not my enemy. Truth be told, I don't like to antagonize people, but I guess sometimes it can't be helped. Yes. I wonder what that guy was really after. He's an alien immigration agent. He's been after Silver for a while now. Back when Silver was called Neil and looked like a manta. That doesn't make me like him anymore. Came very close to clipping him in his smug face, to be honest. Never didn't touch him in the end, despite what he thought. No, indeed, you didn't touch him. What do you mean? Seems like an important ID card. Shame if someone to lose it. Well, the agent had this on him, and now he doesn't anymore. Naughty Yusuke. Didn't think you had it in you. This certainly has an interesting looking ID card. I'm sure someone creative could find good uses for it. My sentiments exactly. Well, guess you have some time to consider what you'll do with it and who to pass it on to. Indeed. Anyway, this shook me more than I'd like to admit. I'm so sorry. It's really not your fault. But I'm gonna go and spend some time with my fiance now, which will be all of 30 seconds. If I start snoring on his shoulder, that sounds pretty good. Say hello to him for me. Will do. This agent looks like he's gonna be trouble. Seemingly important ID card. Tomorrow's another day. And everyone, you know what that means. It's time to end this episode. That has been Coffee Talk episode 3. We're on episode 3, day 3. So it was nice streaming for you all, and it was nice making a video for the rest of you. It's been chill, but I gotta get out of here. Gotta go to bed. So, ciao. Hopefully I'll record the day 4 tomorrow, but no promises.